The truth is that falling hurts. The dare is to keep being brave and feel your way back up. A quote from Brené Brown. Welcome to Inner Beauty Healing's Full Moon Meditation Podcast for June 9th, 2017. Hi, I'm Francesca Ordona, Hollingsworth, and I help professional women over 40 look amazing and play bigger. How? I teach you to paint your world with the palette of your soul with compassion, respect, and empathy. Today's beauty inside story is The Secrets of Grace. Grace is smart and really, really nice. In fact, she was so smart, people assumed she had a lot of self-confidence. But as I got to know Grace, I could sense she was timid, cautious, and insecure. Her long face often gave her an appearance of being in a state of worry. Sometimes it concerned me that her niceness made her a target for people to take advantage of her. She would often think about other people's needs and would forget about her own. I know she liked to volunteer for things, but sometimes she found herself trying to please everyone and everything, and ended up being in an angry place of overwhelm. Grace was so like her name, elegant, long, lean, and fragile, as if she might go blowing off into the wind. At times, I thought I could easily tip her over with just a brush of my hand. Then there were times I'd looked at Grace and I could see a person whose purpose in life was to serve out of kindness. Something made me feel that she really couldn't help herself, that this was her nature, her calling, her identity. But so often she would get lost because she struggled with setting her boundaries. You see, Grace was most definitely a wood element, which is governed by the liver. But she was not a balanced wood element. The truth is, in 5-element theory, you can be yin, yang, or balanced. Outwardly, Grace was smart and hid behind her brain. But inwardly, she was insecure, always cautious, and had a weak sense of her own abilities and potential. She was unsure of her life's purpose, lacked self-confidence, and was always doubting her decisions. So now you ask, what did Grace do? Is Grace still yin? The answer is yes and no. To this day, like all of us, Grace is evolving, expanding, and growing. But there was a moment when her life got really crazy. It got so crazy she was forced to stop, literally. Her body shut down. She heard the door slam shut, and in her mind's eye she saw herself on a precipice of a cliff, looking down at nothingness. And at that moment, she had a choice to go over the cliff or to step back. Stepping back meant looking at her pain, her fears, and who she had become. She knew she needed to stop looking outside of herself and begin to look inward to find her happiness. Slowly, she stepped back and began to listen to herself and trust her intuition. She discovered that she needed to establish a sense of inner strength and to find a way to teach herself self-trust and to build self-esteem. On her good days, when her wood element is in its natural state of well-being, Grace radiates an individual who is confident, strong, independent, and intuitive. She has a crystal clear understanding of herself and her goals. She is patient and able to allow things to develop naturally and can express herself in a relaxed, harmonious way. She is kind when she communicates with others. Her words are creative and free-flowing in self-expression. And above all, she is able to be comfortable with her natural, unselfish traits. So, what type of fashionista style reflects the wood element? Clothing that enhances the long and lean line of the linear wood figure. But remember, there has to be interest within. It can't be boring. Otherwise, the style will look like a boring stick of wood with nothing growing from it. If you are a wood element or have aspects of a wood element, take notice of patterns and prints that take you inward. Linear or geometric patterns and patterns with elements of nature could resonate well with this constitution. And take a moment and feel how the pattern, print, and color combination speaks into your soul. Ask yourself, does this make me feel giddy? Does this make me feel melancholy? Does this make me feel excited? Does this make me feel romantic? Does this make me feel like love? All of these feelings are wonderful, and with introspection, they are at your fingertips to play with. In addition, textures speak loudly to the wood element. The strong, tough surface of leather, the supple, soft, full body feeling of suede, the playful and rich expression of three-dimensional fabrics. Tactile fabrics allow you to consciously feel your body. They can make you feel like you are growing, expanding, and when connected to your inner beauty, they are empowering. Lastly, if you need a pick-me-up, wear green. It will bring you back to a place of calm and harmony. And now let's bring in and welcome the energy of relaxation and let go of your stress and get comfortable and grounded. And by doing this, you can open your mind and heart to this experience and get the information that is appropriate for you. Close your eyes. Feel your feet. Feel them connected to the earth. And take a deep cleansing breath. Now feel the base of your spine. And imagine you have a cord and connect yourself with that cord to the earth. And extend that cord, sending it down into the ground. Sending it deep down into the earth, all the way to the center of the earth. Now imagine you are connecting yourself to your special spot in the center of the earth. And this is what we call grounding yourself. Now take a deep, cleansing breath. And with that breath, start collecting all of your stress. Bringing your breath up through your leg, to your spine, to the top of your head, and then down to the tips of your fingers, down your body, and out your grounding cord. Sending your breath and your stress down into the earth for Mother Earth to recycle. Now take another deep cleansing breath and imagine you're bringing up Mother Earth energy through your feet and into your legs, and now up your legs to the base of your spine, bringing it along the spine to the top of your head, and then bringing it down to the tips of your fingers, down your body, and out your grounding cord. Now go ahead and open your eyes, and let's begin. Today is June 9th, And let's say hello to the moon, our inner light, our reflective light, the light of our emotions. And it's in the optimistic, truth-seeking sign of Sagittarius, pointing its arrow in the direction of humanitarian causes. And the sun, our outer light, the light of our identity, is seating opposite in the fast-thinking sign of Gemini, and communicating a multitude of ideas on how to create a more humane life here on Earth. Then Saturn, the enforcer, will be holding us accountable to our truth, to our thoughts, asking you, what are you doing to create harmony with yourself, your home, your relationships, your work, your health? And just before the sun and the moon join their magnificent light, Jupiter, the largest planet, the planet of expansion, will stop in its tracks to begin to move direct, to once again move forward. Translation: this full moon is shining its intense light to ignite your thinking. It is sending a laser beam frequency to seek your truth, your humanitarian truth, and asking you, what are your responsibilities to the whole? It is expanding light on how you relate. It will be lighting up close relationships, your work relationships, how you relate to your health, and it will hold you accountable. Why? So you can create harmony and balance in your home, in your world. This Sagittarius full moon is lighting the way to be in the flow, or to be in the force of the flow. And here are 3 tips to help you be in the flow of the full moon. 1, listen to your inner wisdom. And how can you recognize your inner wisdom? Through the tone. It will not have a nagging voice. 2, be honest, kind, and gentle with yourself. How do you do that? Don't beat yourself up. 3, take responsibility of what you are doing and don't blame. The simple truth is, lack of responsibility and blame obscures truth. To reflect on what happened so far in 2017, January was about igniting and awakening your inner genius, asking you, how do you love? And are you awakening your spirit to the music, the beauty that we are all one? February was eclipse season, lighting a fire to see clearly, to being awake, awakening global spiritual consciousness. March was to be the master of your dreams, to revisit, rebalance, and recreate your relationships. And April was the master communication portal that was asking you to take a quantum leap forward into a new life by serious reflection on where you have been. May's words of wisdom were, do you believe you are big, beautiful, powerful, and wise? Because if you do, that is what you will become. And now for June 9th, the full moon is saying what Brené Brown says. The truth is that falling hurts. The dare is to keep being brave and to feel your way back up. And the secret truth about Grace is she would not face her inner fears until her body fell and shut down. It hurt her terribly, but she was brave and began to seek her inner truth, and it started with Grace becoming her own friend and learning to be kind to herself. The insight today from Brené Brown, Grace, and the full moon is 1. This full moon is daring you to be brave and shedding light on your truth and holding you to its integrity. So remember to invite grace in and treat yourself with kindness. Seems simple, yes? But the challenge is many of you may not know how to do this, and you're going to need tools, resources, and support to help you implement this. For some of you, not being able to fix your thinking has been a pattern, and you've had for years, and without mentorship, it's hard to break through. At Inner Beauty Healing, my sister, Reverend Dr. Trinity, and I help you shed light on your shadow and light on your light. We have 2 e-courses, and I teach Revealing Your Timeless Beauty in 90 days or less, and this is for professional women who want to make a difference in the world and be seen for who they truly are, beautiful, powerful women. My sister, Reverend Dr. Trinity, teaches Facing Your Inner Shadows, an 8-week course to heal yourself from the wounds of trauma, abuse, and violence. To find out more information, just go to our website at www.innerbeautyhealing.us. And remember, it is .us, not .com. And if you liked this talk and want to receive in your email our new and full moon podcast so you won't miss one, you can opt in on our site. And to thank any newbies to our list, you'll receive a complimentary 15-minute Who Are You astronumerology reading. Now for our full moon meditation ritual, a beautiful way to complete this June full moon. Today we are sending our intentions into the heavens so that they can take hold and be created with the support of the universe. Close your eyes, put both feet onto the ground, and take a deep cleansing breath. Ground yourself to Mother Earth from the base of your spine and send down a grounding cord. Sending out roots from your feet. Now take another deep breath and bring it up your spine, up to the top of your head, down to the tips of your fingers, and send it out your grounding cord. And now imagine how you want to see your life unfold in front of you. Create a picture of it in your mind's eye. And you can create a number of different possibilities. Imagine the things you want to accomplish. Imagine better relationships, satisfying career that leaves you fulfilled, warm, and fuzzy inside. Or exciting and expansive travel. Or maybe the impact you want to make in the world. Choose the possibilities you feel most drawn to. Now see them and imagine them in great detail. Reach out and feel this glorious life. Bring in the sensations of the moment. Imagine you're physically part of this world that you are creating. And activate all of your 5 senses. You see your world. And you feel your world. And now you can actually breathe the air of your world. And you can smell and taste it. Do this until you feel the living forces of this reality. And now root yourself into your world from the bottom of your feet, sending out roots, and ground yourself. And ground yourself into your intended world. And imagine now at the top of your head and create a channel of white light. And take this channel and connect it to the universe, sending it way, way above into the universe. And in this channel of white light, put your intentions in them of certainty, of strength, of love, and of joy. Now, in case the picture that you've been creating of your world into a beautiful pink bubble, and this bubble is surrounding your world all the way around, from the top of it to the bottom of it to all the sides. And sprinkle it with gold dust. Now, in the channel of white light, take your bubble that contains your world and put it into the channel of white light. And send it up into the white light, sending your intentions of the life that you wish to unfold, sending it up, up, up into the universe, and let it go to be created with the energy of love, joy, and happiness. Have a beautiful and wonderful full moon. Much love and light.